Yeah, cool. Awesome. Okay. So, welcome everybody to our call. Are you eating to create a body, or are you eating to destroy your body? This is something that's actually been rather, how should I put it? It's been something that's been a topic of a lot of interest to me for a while, because I see how many of us we eat almost like there is no tomorrow. We eat as though today is the last day we'll ever be alive. We eat as though if you don't eat now, we will be dead. So everywhere that you died because you never got food, that has you grabbing everything that you can get and stuffing your stomach and your bodies with it so you don't die, will you all please destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, on 9 shots, boys and beyonds. You know, it's really interesting because a lot of times I've noticed that, you know, our bodies are, the food that we eat is very culturally connected. You know, if you're living in India, then you eat certain kinds of food. If you're living in France, you eat certain types of food. If you're living in the States, you're expected to eat certain kinds of food. And that expectation around food is very often the expectation of what your body shape should be like. So it's like you're eating. It's almost like you're eating to make and create a body shape that fits into this reality of wherever you are, whether you're in France, whether you're in India, whether you're in whether you are in Germany, or whether you are in America. Right? So it's almost like we're creating a personality by eating. So what is that personality that you have decided you have to have that requires food to create it? Is that even a truth, or is that one of the biggest lies that you bought? One of the lies that was sold to you so you could constantly eat. Everywhere that all the lies that were told to you so you could eat and create the body so you could have the personality. Will you please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, on 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So how many lies are you using to create the body that you are choosing? And whose lies are they? I would love to ask you, who are you creating your body for? Who's the first person that pops in your head? Okay, in your awareness. Who's the first person?
Yes, I get for my mom. I get for my mom. I'm not happy with that. That is funny.
Right. Yes. Who else wants to go? Who else wants to share who they are creating their body for? Who are you creating your body for? Anybody? I see something written in French. Severin, would you be able to translate that, please, darling?
I'm on it. I'm opening the conversation space. Oh, I don't. Oh, that's okay. It's someone asking for the link for French, and I gave it right after. So all is good.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So what and who are you creating your body for? Did any of you get for yourselves, or did you all get for somebody else? Your partner, your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, your parents, your friends, your society, India. Yes, somebody else. France. I should look like a French woman. I should look like an Indian woman. So who are you creating your body for? Okay. Everywhere that you're creating your body for some. Yes. Yes. Who was that?
I was wondering about, am I creating my body for the earth? And it was kind of light, actually.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. That's a really beautiful one, Severin. Are you creating your body for the earth? That's beautiful. How many of us are creating our bodies so we, according to the size of the earth, so we can actually heal it? And everywhere to be expansive means to grow in size, to grow big, body-wise, so we can see it and have it and control it and feel the solidity of it. So we can finally heal it as we are big enough to heal it. Can we please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, nine shots, poisons, huge win, and thanks so often we oats and cows or because of just capacity. And when you you get out and you lift your back, the business and the feeling when you are simply healing is this. Heal, please. So it's like earth, space, a big enough space, a round ball. So now you can heal the earth, which is round. No, you just have to be the space. The earth's asking from us is and to be the space, to be expansiveness. So where and when did you misidentify and misapply expansiveness for big? That has you choosing a big body. Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all destroy and I'll create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, call 9 shots, boys and beyonds. You know, you were talking about I have some really interesting notes, by the way. I'm making lots of notes for the class that's coming up, the 1 month class, the 4 weeks class. So I have some really interesting stuff here. And I don't know how it's going to shape up. I don't know what's going to show up, but I do know that the last call that we did, which is about 2 years ago, was phenomenal. That was again a month long, and we did it like, we had different exercises and different clearings. And this time we may do Facebook Lives. We will do Facebook Lives, daily Facebook Lives, which you will receive the videos of, and we will also do Zoom calls once a week. But before we go there, I would love to speak more about food and bodies. So when you are not willing to listen to your body, what do you have to shut it down with? When you're not willing to listen to what your body is saying to you, what do you shut it down with? With the heaviness and the solidity that comes from the food. It's like, okay, let's just stuff myself so I'm solid and I'm heavy and I'm as heavy as judgments are. So now I don't have to be aware. The few things that I would really like to speak about on this call, and I know I'm like all over, and I'm sorry, I just want to give so much of information to all of you. So if I forget anything, I'm going to put these 3 things out here right now. So if I forget any of them, just remind me. One is about the personalities that we create. Okay. And a lot of them are the astrotypical personalities that, Gary and Dane have been speaking so much about. So how many of us are creating the astrotypical personalities by choosing the insanity of the dieting and by choosing the insanity of the diets that are available in this reality. Everything that is times the Godzillion. Will you all destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. I would really like to speak about how the insanity of the diet, of what we have been told, how we should eat by the diet industry of this world, of this reality, is actually spoiling, is actually having us choosing from no choice and against our body than for our body. So so let's look at the country that you come from just for these 10 seconds. Okay, and let's look at the personality of those people in that country. I know for India, we all are supposed to have big asses, we're supposed to have fat thighs, we're supposed to have big boobs, we're supposed to be voluptuous Indian women. That's just a label Indian women have. Now, how different would you have to be to break free from that label? How present would you have to be with your body to create the body that would actually be a contribution to you, instead of creating one based on the astrotypical personalities of this reality that has you eating to match other people's VVRs, to match the VVRs of their dietary scale of insanity. The dietary scale of insanity is the insanity that's being put on you by everybody around you, telling you what's right for your body, what's wrong for your body. Do not eat bread, it's fattening. Don't eat butter, it's fattening. Don't eat cheese. Have quinoa, have just vegetables, don't eat meat. So, whatever, keto, or maybe the intermittent fasting, or maybe maybe a certain dietitian, nutritionist who you're going to, who tells you what to eat. That is a dietary insanity. Because who would know better than your own body as to what it would like to eat? So when you are eating against your body by not really being aware of what your body is asking for, are you creating a body or are you destroying it? So everywhere that you're destroying your body by not listening to your body, will you please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Do we have any questions? What is VBR? Yes, Ras, VBR are the vibrational virtual realities. So we are all vibrating at a certain level, and many of us are vibrating at the same. We create a reality that vibrates according to everybody else's reality. So now we can match their reality. So now we can say, I belong. And that belonging is the connection point that you create. So how much are you eating to maintain the connection point with your friends, family, and culture? And everything that is times a Godzillion. Will you all please destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And how much are you eating and not eating? So you can maintain the connection points with everybody you love. Everything that is times a Godzillion. Will you all destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Do we have any questions?
Yes, there is one in French.
Yes, please. Yes, darling. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna read it first in French for the recording, and after I'm translating it. Okay. Donc, je crée mon corps pour que ma mère me critique et pour prendre mes distances avec elle. Quoi d'autre est possible? I'm creating my body for my in order to receive the criticism of my mother and to put a distance between her and me, and what else is possible around that and beyond.
Right. That's a huge awareness there, and thank you for sharing that, because how many of us actually create a body so we can reject, we make sure that others reject us by us rejecting ourselves. How much are you eating to be rejected? What body are you creating so you can be rejected? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Once again, how much are you eating so you can be rejected? And everywhere you're eating so your mother can reject you, and you can choose to be the victim. Can we please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. I would love you to ask this question, honey. What is the value of being rejected? What is the value of rejecting my body that has others rejecting me? And when did you decide and conclude that the body was wrong and bad that has you rejecting it? Everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. You know, it's really interesting because so many of us come from a culture where, you know, we have a lot of history. Europe and India, my God, we go back years and years and years and years and years with all the churches, all the cults, all the temples, all the institutions, schools, colleges, everything telling us that the body's bad, body's wrong, body's horrible. You want to reach nirvana, you want to have moksha, you want to reach God. You must look after the soul. Where was the body in all of that, in all these years, in all these lifetimes? Where was your body? Was it ever a part of your creating a life? Or did you already reject your body in the hope of creating your life? And did you find food the easiest way to reject it? Everywhere that you chose food to reject your body, instead of choosing food as just a form of pleasure, can we please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyond.
There's another question.
Yes, darling.
So, nourriture et sexualness, je pense à la gourmandise qui est définie comme un vice. So someone is asking about food and sexualness. She's thinking about being greedy as defined as a vice, you know, as something that is not that is bad.
Yeah. So that comes a lot from the addiction to food. And when you have that addiction to food, there really is no choice. There is no choice to eat. There is no choice in what you want to eat. And everywhere that you have misapplied and misidentified food for sex, will you all please destroy and uncreate that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Yesterday I was on another call and a similar conversation came up around food and the body. And it was interesting because we were like, you know, we eat for the body, we have sex for our body, we wear good clothes for our body, we love, our body loves the sun on it, the body loves the cool breeze on the face, the body loves a soft bed, the body loves well-cooked, delicious, flavorful food. What is the easiest for you to have, to reach out to? It's either sleep or food. So you think that you are actually investing in your body by sleeping and eating, when in actuality, you're killing your body. How many of us choose either or? I mean, it's sleep or else it's food, because that's the easiest to have. That's the easiest to get to. The rest takes time. The rest, oh, well, to have sex, I need a partner. Oh, well, to have sex, I need to be in the right mood. Oh, well, to have sex, my husband needs to be in the right mood, or my partner needs to be in the right mood. But to eat, I just open the fridge and I take out whatever's lying and I just eat it. How easy is that? So how many of you are satisfying your desires, your body's desires, by stuffing it with food that has you misidentifying it? That has you misidentifying it as a gift. And everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So when there's sexualness and there's an energy of sexualness, you really want to ask, is my body asking to copulate? Or is my body just wanting to be seen? Is my body just wanting to be lusted after? Very often the energy of sexual, you think you want to copulate, but the energy is just to be lusted after, or just to allow yourself to receive people's sexual energies with your barriers down. Everything is an energy, including food. Everything. And when you look at food, a great way to actually satisfy yourself before you really start to eat is to pull energy from the food. So when the food comes to you on the table, start to pull the energy into your body. Pull more and more and more. And as you pull that energy into your body, then ask, how much would you like to eat? And what would you like to eat? Or would you like to eat at all? I mean, we just assume, right? It's lunchtime, let's eat. It's dinner time, we got to eat. It's breakfast, we have to have coffee. Ask your body. Anytime that you don't ask your body, you are destroying it. Because it's your body that eats, not the being. The being doesn't give a shit. The being enjoys the body having the orgasmic, flavorful food because the body feels expansive in that moment. So the being feels less controlled. But the being really doesn't care about the taste of the food. So any more questions from anybody? Yarika?
Ras is asking, what is VVR?
Yeah, I spoke about the VVRs, the vibrational virtual realities. Does she want more information?
Maybe I saw it late.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, awesome. Any more questions from anybody? No? Well, I would love to invite you all into the space of looking at the astrotypical personalities that you are all creating based on what you were told you would be like, based on your family, based on your parents. How much are you buying?
Est-ce que je peux poser une question plus tard?
Ok, là, si tu poses une question, il faut que d'abord que tu l'écrives dans l'espace conversation, parce que sinon, j'entends plus et je peux plus traduire Chandana en même temps. You can go, Chandana, sorry.
Okay, no worries. So how much are we biomimicking our family members, friends, society? So we can fit into the personality that has been defined as being perfect. You know, if I have the right personality, the right hairdo, the right color of the skin, the right color of my lipstick, the right color of my butt, the right color of my the right size, the right everything, that's when I fit in. And only if I eat the right food. But I am going out, I would rather order caviar than order a basic burger. Even that's what my body wants to eat in those 10 seconds. Now that is you abusing your body and choosing something that you're supposed to eat, because that is something that contributes to you creating an image in the world. So how many of you are eating to create an image in the world? How many of you are eating and drinking to look correct and right? And everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all destroy and uncreate it all, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds.
There is a question.
Yes, honey.
Donc, je suis arrivée en Italie après 55 ans en Suisse. Peut-on parler de poder les relations avec mon pays d'origine et mon pays d'accueil? So she's asking, I arrived in Italy after 55 years in Switzerland. Can we talk about podding the relationship with my the country where I come from and the country where I live now?
Absolutely, darling. We sure can. In fact, the connection points that you have maintained with Switzerland, can we please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And how much of your body are you creating so you can be connected to Switzerland? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. And when there is such an energy of, I don't want to be connected to this and I don't want to be connected to that and I want to break free, it's almost like creating a contextual reality for yourself. Sorry, a conflictual reality for yourself where you're constantly in conflict with yourself. So even when you're eating, you're really in conflict with what you should be eating instead of choosing what you would like to eat. So how much of that food comes from the judgments of what you should eat and what you should not eat? And everything that is times a godzillion. Would you all please destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Yeah.
She's saying that she's grateful.
Oh,
and okay.
Can I
right.
ask a question?
Yes, please.
In French, in English, what are your favorite body processes to take more your or body requirement into account? Quels sont les processus corporels que vous appréciez le plus pour prendre en compte le plus les besoins du corps? So that's a personal question.
That's fine.
What do you like? What are your favorites? To listen to your body.
My body is very demanding. Okay, it's really demanding. Anybody who's worked on my body knows that. It's really demanding. It wants different body processes every day. It's like, oh, I didn't get that. I want that. I want that. I want that. But I personally love the facelift and MTVSS. Basic ones, I love them. My body always opens up with them.
Yeah, but about the subject of taking into account the body, listening to it, having more, let down the barriers that prevent us from having the precise information about the body.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And to come into communication with the body, we're going to be talking a lot about all of that in our class too. And in our 1 month long call, in fact, I'm actually going to be introducing all of you I'm going to be inviting you to run different body processes on yourself during those 4 weeks, because it's actually a combination of everything. It's also a combination of choosing from the insanity of the dietary possibilities. It's also introducing you to the access diet that Gary has been talking about since a while now. It's also about introducing you to know What is your diet? And this is something that this is something that I have personally worked with, and I have seen a dramatic shift in my body after running it, after working with it. And I really want to share all of that in the class, because there's just so much of information around, you know, the different possibilities and all the different dietary options out there in the market, literally, and which doesn't really, very often doesn't allow us to choose for ourselves. But during the class, we will talk about that, and we will also, which is going to be an invitation to you to actually tap into your body, and we'll see each other through that together. And we will also be working around the body processes to see what really works on us. So to really say, if anything, one typical thing what does, or any one exercise that I can share on this call today to have your body change and shift instantly, is to take out 10 minutes a day to have pleasure time with your body. 10 minutes a day. To be present with your body and have pleasure time with your body. Whatever that 10 minutes, whatever you wish to do in that 10 minutes, it's your body's time. It's literally like if your body wants a massage, massage it, get it massaged. But if your body wants to sleep, sleep. If your body wants to just lie down in some satin sheets and feel some softness around it, do that. If your body wants to have a nice blow dry, go for that. But it's that 10 minutes of being present with your body, and and by being present with your body, you start to tell your body that, hey, what you want is important to me. What you're asking for, I am listening. It's like, your body wants a flower, go buy yourself a flower. Don't wait for your partner to get it for you. Do that for yourself, for your body. You want to have an ice cream, go eat an ice cream. It's not about you deciding that you want an ice cream. It's about your body really, that 10 minutes a day where your body tells you, hey, I would like this. Literally like that. And 10, if you don't do anything else, but you do this exercise every day, I really wonder what can shift in your body. Oh, thank you. Thank you, honey.
Chandana?
Yes, love?
Karishma is asking, what tool can we ask every day to our body that would create more money and ease?
Yes, definitely. You can include your body to create you money, darling. You can include your body. You can ask your body, hey, body, what can we do and be today that can have us create greater money, that can have us receive more? Your body loves money. Again, your being doesn't give a damn. Your being doesn't give a shit. It's your body that enjoys abundance. It's your body that loves the money, because your body is like, oh, I can go and buy more stuff. Oh, yummy, more money in the bag. Let's go. When you open your bag and you see money in your bag, and there's a lot of money, what happens? Your body just, your being goes, ooh, because your body is like, wow. And when you open your bag and you're like, oh my God, I have hardly anything, you contract, and your body contracts. You control your being from being the expansiveness. And when you've contracted your being from being the expansiveness, guess what? You have just stopped the monetary flow into your life. So yes, honey, you can include your body to create your money. And as your body changes, and that's what the idea is for these 30 days or whatever, for 4 weeks. This is the idea, to bring you into oneness with your body and being. And when you're listening to your body starts to listen to you. It's like a friend that you've been ignoring for years and years. And when you start listening to your friend can't help but listen to you. Are you willing to be your body's best friend? and to have your body as your best friend. Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. You're welcome.
There is a question. Donc, à chaque fois que je décide de faire un régime, je mange encore plus et je grossis encore et encore. J'ai le sentiment d'être folle. Okay. So, each time I decide to do a diet, I eat even more, and I'm getting weight even more and more and more, and again. I have the feeling to be crazy.
Ah, that's a dietary insanity. Welcome. Welcome to the dietary insanity. And that's what we are going to frack. You're going to frack the dietary insanity that promises you that you will lose weight 1 month of eating this food and you will be down so many pounds. Rubbish. 1 month of doing this diet and you will be down so many kilos. Nonsense, because you'll put them on again. So guys, that's a dietary insanity. And when you force your body to do that, guess what? The body has a consciousness of its own. It will defy you. It will defy you, and you will find yourself reaching out for just exactly what you're not supposed to eat. In the middle of the night when you're half asleep and you're like, I can't sleep. Yeah, you can't sleep. Your body says, I will not sleep till you don't give me that food. So you quietly creep to the kitchen, open the fridge, quietly eat a bite, almost like you close your eyes and eat it, almost like, I don't want to see I'm eating it, but I'm just eating it. That's the dietary insanity. And what can we do to change that? Is to really come in communion with your body and to actually speak. We're going to speak about, so I'm actually going to talk about a few different diets that are available in the market, and for you to know what is your body type? What is your body asking for? There is no stereotype body. Everybody's body is unique, just the way your being is unique. Everybody's body has a different demand. What is yours? What is yours? And that's what we're going to tap into, and that's what I'm looking forward to creating that with all of you, because this is something that's a really different program, guys. We are going to puck and pot a lot. We are going to puck and pot all those points of views that we have about our body. We're going to come into interesting point of view about our body, God willing, hopefully, if the gods are with us. And we're going to and we are also going to look at all those areas of our life where we do the dietary insanity, which has us losing weight to find it again. So everywhere that you've been losing weight so you can find it again, can you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. What if you could eliminate the fat from your body? What if there was a way of eliminating and melting the toxins out of your body instead of holding on to them? Would you be willing to have it so easy? Just a choice.
Okay, I am. So actually, the person who were asking about the previous question, she said, that's true. I'm not sleeping since the first day I started to diet.
Absolutely, honey. Yes. You know, that's something that's so common, Severin, and I'm sure many people on this call have faced the same kind of an issue. When you say no chocolates, you only want to eat chocolates because your body doesn't. The word no has no energy. It's like it hears chocolates, so it only wants to eat chocolates.
And there is someone asking, peux-tu donner ton PDVI sur perdre et son contraire en rapport avec le poids? Can you give your interesting point of view on losing weight and the contrary of losing weight?
Yeah, so interesting point of view. You really want to come into not about losing weight and not losing weight, honey. It's more about coming into interesting point of view about your body. It's about being interesting point of view about your body shape. It's about being interesting point of view about the food on the table. It's about being interesting point of view Every time your body asks for something that somebody has told you is fattening. So how many points of views have been impelled on you since you were little about what is healthy and what is not, that has you eating from that impelled point of view, that has you destroying your body? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Yeah.
Someone is asking. Alors, quand je suis stressée, contrariée ou que je suis fatiguée.
Can I
Oh,
read
sorry,
it?
I let you. Yes.
Who was? I don't know who was speaking.
There is
Chandana?
someone who were asking. Oh, cool. Thank
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chandana,
Yeah, Rika?
we have one more question.
Yes.
Can eating what your body wants help to avoid diseases?
Absolutely, darling. What is disease, right? It's dis-ease. And your body, you never listen to your body. Okay, let me put it this way. The easiest way and the only way that we listen to our body is when we have pain or some disease. When we have pain, it's like, oh my God, my head hurts. Your backache, oh my God, my back hurts. Suddenly we listen to the body. Suddenly that part of our body becomes important to us. Before that, we are totally disconnected from our body. We're totally, completely disconnected. So what disease is your body choosing? So you can finally communicate with it. Everything that is times a godzillion, will you all destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, online shot, boys and beyonds. Is your body telling you, I don't like this city? Is your body telling you, I don't like this food? Is your body telling you that I don't like to have sex with this person? Is your body telling you, I don't like what you made me wear? What is your body asking you to change that you're not willing to receive the information about? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, online shots, boys and beyonds. So yes, you can change the disease. And yeah.
We have one more question.
Yeah.
So Namrata is saying, hello, even after asking questions to body, I feel I still eat like little more compared to its real requirement. What question I can ask? What question can we ask to come into communion with body and being? Also, when I am not very busy, focus goes on yummy food.
I know. The easiest distractor and plant. Food is the biggest distraction, isn't it? Just reach out and pick it up and put it in your mouth. Yeah, so how much are you distracting yourself from creating your life that has you eating and has that rotting inside your stomach instead of outside? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all destroy and uncreate it all? Ooh, I love that cat. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all night shots, boys and beyonds. Yeah. So, what was the first part of your question? I'm going to read it again. Yeah, so you eat more than what's required. You know, there's certain tools that you can ask, like some really simple questions, like who am I eating for? Am I eating for the waiter? Am I eating for my cook? Am I eating to please my mother? Am I eating for entities? Who am I eating for? And then you can ask, what am I eating for? Are you eating to create a body, or are you eating to destroy your body? These are some simple questions that you can ask by being present. And we are actually going to take you through certain practical, pragmatic tools actually of how you can, which is what we're going to do also during the Zoom calls that we have, where we actually start to communicate. And we're going to have lunches together and breakfast maybe together. Definitely, because we want to see what we eat and we want to see what. So we're going to be cooking and we're going to be having some fun time together. And that's you getting in communion with your body, with the food that your body likes and the quantity that your body wants, instead of simply forcing it down your stomach. So ask questions, darling. Who am I eating for? When you eat more than what you really are hungry for, who am I eating for? Okay.
There's a question a little bit in the same energy. Donc, quand je suis stressée, contrariée ou que je suis fatiguée, je mange même si j'ai pas faim. Est-ce pour remplir un vide? Après, je suis déçue de moi. When I'm stressed or upset or when I'm tired, I eat even if I'm not hungry. Is it to feed an empty space? After that, I'm really disappointed by me.
So boredom is a lie, right? And the only time that we say we are bored is when you are not choosing to create your life. So what boredom are you choosing? What boredom are you impelling on yourself and on your body that has you destroying your body instead of creating it? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you all please destroy and uncreate all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and pop, all night shots, boys and beyonds. Boredom is the biggest lie that we turn to anytime we choose not to create a life. So what impelled boredom are you choosing to destroy your body and your reality that you could be creating differently? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So are we good? Do we have more questions? Great. Awesome. So let's wind up here and invite you all to join us. It's going to be a fun 4 weeks. We're going to do some cooking. We're going to do some cocktail shaking. We're going to have see what our body enjoys. Is it wine? Is it beer? Is it alcohol? Or is it just a Coke? Or is it just a nimbu pani, a lemonade? So, and wherever we have been forcing ourselves to eat and drink, I invite you to look at that and to really pull into your body and into your space the energy of creation instead of the energy of destruction that you have been using so far with food. So I look forward to having fun with all of you.
Channa?
Yes, darling.
Can you announce when is this starting?
Yes, please do announce.
Yeah, so this class is starting on 15th Feb, and it's a 1 month program, and the energy exchange is rupees 5,500
for India. Yeah,
for India.
That's a global pricing for India, and Severin knows the pricing for France.
It's 110 so dollars. Donc c'est 110 euros pour les francophones.
Awesome. Thank you for remembering. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, so we're going to sign off here, and thank you everybody for joining me, and whether you join the class or not. I'm just so grateful for all of you for being here. It's just so beautiful to see your faces and to see the boxes with the names on it too. That has its own charm. I'm grateful for each one of you for being here, and I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Chandana.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Bye.